Hi students, it's Mrs. Nice. This week we are starting a new unit. It's the Achievements unit and I'm super excited. There's some really interesting and fun information in our unit. So first things first, here's our essential question. What are the effects of both medieval and Renaissance achievements? So we're looking at not only what are the achievements, but why are they important? What effects did they have on that region or to history in general. So we're going to start off in this unit looking at Europe, and specifically we'll be learning about the Renaissance. So the Renaissance is a time period in Europe that is super well known, especially in terms of the artwork that is produced during this time. So we're going to investigate why does the Renaissance start? What allows it to happen? We're going to look at a city, Florence, which is really where a lot of Renaissance artwork is made, and think about why is Florence the place where the Renaissance starts. And then, of course, we're going to study various artists and sculptors and artworks of the Renaissance. So you'll see pictures on this slide. We have the Sistine Chapel, we have Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci, we have a very famous statue by Michelangelo. We'll be looking at those and many other different examples of artwork and characteristics of Renaissance art. So super cool. If you ever travel to Europe, especially Italy, you will see the influence of the Renaissance, and many pieces of artwork from this time period are the most famous pieces of artwork in the world even to today. After learning about the Renaissance, we are going to learn about achievements in the Americas, specifically for the Maya, Aztec, and Inca empires. So many cool things here. We're going to focus on achievements in terms of art, in terms of science, in terms of technology, in terms of medicine, and in terms of language. So on this slide, you can see some cool things. We have an Aztec sunstone. We have Mayan numbers here. The Incas had this really cool brain surgery that we're going to learn about. The Incas also had really advanced suspension bridges. We'll learn about some stone work, and then also some dance and clothing styles of some of these regions. So this is a super interesting piece of the unit, and many of these things that we learn about can still be visited and seen today. Lastly, if we have time this year for this part, we're going to try to get to the Enlightenment, which is Europe and America. The Enlightenment really happens in Europe, but it's going to influence America, especially when it comes to writing the Declaration of Independence and the constitutions of the United States. The Enlightenment is all about philosophy, and you're going to see philosophers thinking about what's the nature of humans. Are we naturally good or naturally selfish? We will learn about the beginning of the women's rights movements. We'll learn about some ideas about prison reform and how prisoners should be treated, as well as I mentioned before, ideas that get included in the Declaration of Independence, such as all men are equal, or all people are equal, people deserve freedom. And so a lot of these ideas that start during the Enlightenment will form the basis of what the United States is founded off of. So this will be a really good foundation for when you start 8th grade next year with U.S. history. So again, I'm super excited for this unit. I think there's a lot of cool knowledge that we're going to learn, and let's get started.